I'm Kevin Hennessy and you're watching Exploring Wild, and in this episode we're going to go track down the Sasquatch. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to go and see if we can find some moose. See if I can track down a moose. Moose are probably one of my favourite ungulates here in the Rocky Mountains. I've seen quite a few of them since my time here. One ungulate that there definitely is no shortage of here is elk. As I make my way slowly up the mountain, I come across scat from various different ungulates, moose, elk and deer, as well as some nice tracks that were made when the ground was wet. But the best thing, I spot some elk on the hillside. Been lying on this hillside for about an hour now. And I haven't seen any moose. And the elk opposite side of the valley are still there. I'm trying to keep my voice low because the gang of elk that was at the very end of the valley, they're slowly making their way this way. And they're a slightly larger group of elk. They're just coming up over the edge of the valley that they were down in. Slowly making their way this way. Really do enjoy watching them. So I just noticed that there is an elk towards the back of the gang. It's walking, it's moving differently, looks different, doesn't look as healthy. It might just be a younger elk, it's hard to tell from here, but it just seems to be moving differently. Slightly different colour coat. I don't know if it's sick or injured, it just seems, there's just something different about it. And you know, the wolves here will pick off the sick elk. And they say that it actually helps make the gang stronger because the gang of elk will only move as fast as the slowest elk. So if the weak elk are being picked off by the wolves, they say that it makes the gang of elk in the long run stronger. not look like it on the camera. I'm starting to lose the light fast. The temperature, all of a sudden I just felt the temperature drop. It got quite chilly. The problem I had though is I'm wearing a harness on my binocular, which was under my jacket because I was walking up. I had my jacket vented, I had all the zips open, all the pit vents open. As I was walking up here, I put it on because it's, you know, it blends in quite nicely with the surroundings. But it got cold quick, and trying to get my jacket off and the binos off and get my jacket back on and the binos back on without spooking the elk on the other side of the valley. It was a bit of a challenge, but they're actually still there. They're still around the same height that they have been the whole time, and they're slowly just making their way across the hillside in front of me. Probably going to give it 10-15 more minutes here. Then I'm going to slowly start to make my way back out of the valley. Although I haven't seen any moose, I've really enjoyed watching the elk. I'm going to start to make my way out now. And just because I'm leaving, it doesn't mean I'm going to make a load of noise. You know, they were very relaxed. Quite happy with me lying on the hillside watching and filming. Just because I'm leaving, it doesn't mean I should do it and make a lot of noise. You know, I'm in their environment, I want them to remain relaxed. So I'm going to do it quietly. And leave them relaxed. Well guys, I think that's all from me. You know, I'm not at all disappointed that I didn't get to see any moose. All the signs are here. They're just not here today. Not that I can see anyway. But you know, it's still really nice just to come out and explore an area that I have never been to before. And I'll definitely be coming back to this draw, this little valley here, because there are so many offshoots to go and explore. Definitely something I will be doing in the very near future. Something to do when I have a little more time. I always forget when I'm sat, or you know, in a place where I'm glassing the other side of the valley, to look up at the hills on the side that I am on. I spend so much time fixated on the opposite side that I forget to turn around quite often and look. I did a couple of times, but not as often as I probably should have done. Such an amazing place. As always guys, I thank you very much for watching, and until next time, please do take care.